Myself, Shivashish Chakraborty, and I'm the CEO of the company. So along with my experts of yoga, Ayurveda, I also take a class, being my background in yoga. So I was teaching yoga for almost 15 years ago, then came back. So our main purpose here is always, end slide is a take-home message. So understanding, analyzing, arguing, we'll do all through the slide. Take-home message is something which is there to implement today. If we cannot do that, the time you are spending is actually of no use. Please, that's it. So the take-home message of every speech, if we cannot take back and implement, give a benefit of doubt. It may work, may not work. Give a benefit of doubt and start it. Then you see the results. Without that, throughout the session, whatever we talk, sharing our experience, knowledge, you give pressure to your conscious, subconscious brain to understand, analyze. So much of energy and time spent will all have no value. So we'll start now. So the today's talk is called Vajrasana, Digestion, Solar Plexus, Tongue. Which one of the word is unknown? Anything unknown here? We understand Vajrasana. I think those were into regular yoga. We understand. Ma'am, Vajrasana, you know. Fine. Here? No? Good. So I have an opportunity to teach something today. Vajrasana, fine. This is one of the very basic asana. Digestion, we all know. Solar plexus, no. We have heard about Manipur Chakra somewhere. That is one of the energy centers in the body, situated around our belly button. It's a subtle matter. Tummy, we all know. How many of you have it? Accept it. See, the beauty of life starts when you start accepting it. Moment you fight, it's a fight within you. Let's accept I have tummy. Let's accept I have bad habits. There is nothing wrong with it. That is the situation, that is the point when actual improvement starts. Until we accept, it doesn't happen. So tummy, few of us have. I also have a little bit. You believe, Dr. Belago? I have a little bit now. I didn't have in 2016, 17, 18. Post-pandemic, I had a lot of pressure on business. Sorry. So these all are interconnected. That is what I'm trying to link here. Before moving, my request to all of you would be take-home message. Benefit of doubt, practice it for 5 to 7 days. Then you question. By the time already you like it. So, to start with, this is our beautiful Indus Ayurvedic Center. Few parts are not same as before. It's because of the we're moving, going to a renovative stage. These are our therapies you are experiencing, therapy and yoga. The first slide, it will be very crisp, very short, very clear. What do you do soon after lunch and dinner? I put thought of these things. If there are anything else, I'm ready to listen. Few health conscious people will go for a lifetime, lunch or dinner. Few people would love to go back to reading mainly after dinner. But that is said that it's good to read. You have time. Working professionals will go back to office and work. Maybe after work, go back to work or straight. How many of the last picture? Thank you. No worries. That is our practice. The nap, and mainly in India, more Eastern India, afternoon nap is compulsory. That gives stamp of a wealthy and healthy life. That is where I come from. So afternoon nap is beautiful. Required also, according to Ayurveda also it is required. It is said that if you had a lack of sleep the last night, you have to recover. And that is a good time, sometime in the day. possibly that time. People be engaged into little active actions like watching televisions, whatever, OTT, mobile, something to watch, spend time. Majority dinner. Some people goes for listening music. Or rest is all in one is mobile. Anything else we do, practically. Don't think about what people say, don't think about written, what you now.
You clean up after you eat.
Clean up. Achha, that's a tell.
Not just kitchen,
Kitchen cleanup, very good, practical. Please come. Same kitchen cleanup after that. That should take 7 to 8 minutes. One of these, okay, now.
After cleaning kitchen,
One of this, correct, sir? Or now.
Except last few days.
What happened last few days?
Last few days, very busy. This is a boot camp. After lunch.
Last night was beautiful, no?
Huh?
It was amazing. Last night after dinner,
Last night,
you had dinner here, no?
there was a tamasha. Yes.
Then,
Light kept coming in, off.
oh yeah.
Off.
But did you experience the moonlight before light comes?
Yeah, I took
If you had the opportunity, it was one of the best. For me also, when I was going almost close to 8 o'clock in the parking, the moonlight I have seen.
That's what they do for you.
I have never seen it for so many years. Close to it. Eh? So the moonlight we have not seen for so many years, we have seen yesterday. Thanks for power, whatever power shifting happening. Anyways, out of the track a little bit. So,
And you said what's happening last few days. All that construction is happening in front of our office.
so I
So
understand.
we are learning how to build girders, we're learning.
I would love to come, you discuss with one of the yoga teachers. See, I'm not justifying this, but what yoga says,
Dr. Krishna has spoken to me number of
Mhm.
times. I've told him that he's doing it for us.
I'll tell you my life story. When I went to Moscow, by the time I was very much established yoga teacher. I used to feel myself proud that okay, I'm doing yoga, and that's why in Russia, please come on, have a seat. One television called Moya Planeta, they interviewed me. By seeing that, one university has called me for 1 year project. I was there. I went to one yoga session as a student with 2 of my colleagues. And I was proud that I know the yoga, and that person was from Russian yoga teacher. He was teaching the class. I started, and then somebody's phone started ringing. One of the students. 2 times, 3 times it happened, and then I got annoyed. But why? You come to yoga class, you should switch off the mobile, at least basic manner. Then you can focus. Then the yoga teacher said, I can't forget that whole life. Being a yoga teacher that time, established in Dubai. He said, this is the distraction, and what you are doing is your focus and concentration. Can you forget it for a moment? He didn't ask the student to go and switch it off. So, if we try to learn yoga, it's from that angle only I can justify. Can we keep that out and focus what we're doing? There will be distraction today, tomorrow. When you go back home, there will be distraction. Same distraction, just Mr. Reddy said about the food. Can we keep it aside and focus what we want to do? Then only the success comes. That was my learning of the day that, Babu, you have done a lot of things. You have not done yet. Right. So coming back, fine, sir. Anything else practices post lunch? I don't think so. Approx this week, Dr. Galabo, dinner. I know lunch, you go back to consumption. Dinner.
cleaning and rest.
Cleaning and then rest. Doctors. Today, doctors on focus. What do you do?
Work.
Dinner, post dinner. Again, you consider. He is in a tough time. Okay, so that is our natural. That comes due to the demand of the line. Task. Now, this focus is I have had a food with a conscious selection, which will help me to digest. But is there anything else which can help me to digest the food I had just now? And answer is yes. That is the only short and very crisp our session today. So What happens? Most if you want to eat, I think it is challenging. Okay.
So bright.
Uh, maybe this little more. Yes. Mhm. So when we take the food, there are many things to learn. What exactly happens when we take the food? Okay. First, our body, our enzymes, our digestive system and tract is designed such a way it starts breaking down the food into glucose, fructose in many steps. Then the chemical energy starts coming out from that. We have to do nothing for that. That is our body system is ready. And to keep that system stronger, you're doing your treatment here, it is in place. Then the storage. The body stores the glucose in where it's needed. Body knows about it. Now, think that, have you ever felt that post food, your energy is low or high? Have you experienced it?
No.
It's low.
And both, I've gotten high from food and also low, depending on what I eat.
Which one makes you high?
Vegetables, a little bit of fish, juices, light salad, quinoa, healthy light. Pizza, going to bed. Anything
No.
healthy.
Yes. Now, because pizza needs more energy to digest. The body knows to give more energy there. That is the idea, is actually energy starts moving here automatically to digest that. That's why the selection of food should be such that my energy system doesn't get that imbalanced state. Energy should work, and with the limited energy, I can still digest the food. That's why you are talking, doctors are talking about selection of food. So these things happens mainly what we have to understand is the energy start flowing here moment food goes inside our digestive system. Now let's talk about Manipur Chakra. Then we connect. Manipur Chakra is, according to yogic studies and philosophy, is one of the energy center which is situated around your navel or belly button, and that is responsible for two major things. One is straight your digestion. Second is your gut feeling, which is psychological mood sound. That's the reason anytime during any stressful situation, first thing affects is your digestion. You will see that it affects because the energy starts imbalance. In any stressful situation, because gut is fear about unknown, that goes here. And that's the reason your digestion doesn't get enough energy to digest the food. Maybe you will not feel hungry, or you will feel too much hungry. That stressful situation. So first is digestion. Second, Manipur Chakra distributes the prana, which basically life force throughout the body. Also state the source of power, self-confidence, straight and success. Why self-confidence? Because more people have the gut feeling and they can perform according to the gut feeling. It's called the inner call. The gut feeling is this may happen, this may not happen. According to that, when we take our steps, that works. So the gut feeling, which is between Manipur Chakra and then Agya Chakra, which is between eyebrows, there is a connection. When this supports, Agya Chakra supports, and you have the intuition or intuitive power little aggravated, you can see what is going to happen, what not going to happen. It also helps to balance the hormones. Manipur Chakra helps balancing or strengthening here. Only because this is our kitchen of the health. If this is right, majority of our health issues we are facing day to day or the symptom we are facing will be resolved automatically. Cheerfulness, obviously. Why it is? Because moment your gut is in a proper state, your thought process aligned, you will not have confusions in life. That is where the confusion starts. If no confusion, if it's a stressful situation, but I know this may happen, this may not happen, and I have actions for both, there will be no disturbance here, neither your digestion. Right? Stress also related to that. Blockages of energy, if your Manipur Chakra blockages, first your digestion, second your thought process about unknown will be more, and that is the nature of life because we don't know tomorrow, nobody knows tomorrow. So the thought process for everything will be aggravated in a different way and will not able to stay in a balanced state of mind. Now we come straight to Vajrasana. Our teachers, possibly they're selecting asking, possibly not, because it's a very subtle and gross mix posture, which either those who are trying to do yoga for fitness, they don't see it as in that category, neither in more in the spiritual side. This is very much therapeutic. This is very much therapeutic, which should be practiced soon after your meals. A light walk is good, and soon after that. What happens? So benefits are there. There are many benefits. You can read on that. But my focus today is to let you know that proper selection of food, doing panchakarma, after all these things, if something is there which can work as a catalyst to your digestive system, is this one posture. Fine. Now, whether it's a small walk and Vajrasana or straight Vajrasana doesn't matter. Initially, you will face some challenge because you have to bend the knee, sit on your heels, actually between two heels, keeping spine straight, and pulling your chest little up so that the rectus abdominis, this muscle, is straight. You don't allow you to pushing the belly muscles forward. That is where the tummy comes. So the fat and tummy are completely different. I might have fat here, no tummy. I might have tummy, no fat. There are many very thin people are having tummies, but no fat. Tummy is a structural deformity which happens due to the lack of power of your rectus abdominis, and that majorly affects post your food. Maybe not breakfast because always is light. Lunch and dinner, as it is a half to full meal, it's a heaviness and your stomach expands. So moment you try to sit anywhere and there is no pressure, it starts pushing your rectus abdominis forward. That is where we start with the tummy. That's the reason soon after food, you walk and then go back to chair. Even we do sit on the chair, we have to have a conscious control on this muscle. You can consciously contract it and keep it straight for 30 minutes, 20 minutes. That's more. By that time, digestion will be done.
Sir, is Vajrasana equally good post lunch and post dinner?
Correct. Correct. You can actually do. This is one of the very spiritual practices. If you can connect, in many spiritual practices, this posture comes into during the prayer. In Hindus, when we do prayer, we sit in and do naman, which is forward bending. In other religions, also it is. This is very spiritual, right? Please.
So that photo gives me a bit of a complex.
Obviously, I'll come practically. See which photo? That photo?
Muscle.
Only why that muscle I have selected this picture because the strain is mostly here. To reduce this, our teachers will teach you simple pillow, simple cushion between your thigh and calf will ease it. As much as possible, you will do it. But if you practice every day, I can guarantee in 7 days your posture will move. Because we are not doing it, so muscles are not ready to extend it that much. 7 days time, you don't need that much pillow, maybe thinner. And after some time, that would be the place where you would love to sit for a long time. You can even sit half an hour. Half an hour. You're not doing any other yoga practice, any other stretchings, doesn't matter. If you do this one daily, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes.
How much break? How many minutes?
Minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5.
Good.
Not 20.
Start with 30 seconds because you'll have a pain, obviously, initially. 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Moment in pain, there is a pain, you come out from it. Again, go back. So, That's the meaning.
You mean after the meal?
After the meal, yes. As soon as possible. If you're going for a walk, good. If you're going for a walk, it's good. If there is something work, if it's kitchen work, fine. If any other work which will take a long time, then you are not actually allowing your energy to flow to the Manipur Chakra. So cut all the work, little work, 3, 5, 10 minutes, okay, then go back.
And so just walking after the lunch.
It is good. It is good. A light work, yes.
So do the position after the walking, after, if you like to walk after you eat, walk
Yes,
first.
after. Obviously, when you walk, your blood circulation increases a little bit in the body, your muscles are a little warm. So that time sitting in the position will be a little easier for you than straight going. Now, more important, after sitting comfortably, whether it's 30 seconds or 90 seconds or more, mind focus should come to your belly button. And the chakra, if you can, imagine that this mandala have the picture in front of you in mobile. Imagine and try to place it here. Tough in few days, then it will be good. By doing that, you're allowing and aligning your total physical and psychological body for that time, so that energy should not move anywhere. It's just for my digestion now. Moment it starts for few minutes, it starts. When you go, your focus is still there. That is unconscious focus is still there. You will do your work, but focus will be there for a couple of more minutes to extended time, and it will help you for digestion, better digestion. Benefits are there. I'll not talk about benefits of Vajrasana. Now, last take home is 5 minutes Vajrasana after meals. Say bye bye to little tummy and close to digestion. As simple as that. If we can do it from today dinner, then only this particular session will be successful. Try it. If there is a challenge, our yoga teachers are there. Solve it for you. And make it a habit after every lunch and dinner. When you go back home, like this, there should be 2, 3 permanent changes in your practice, daily practice, which others will identify that what you are doing, you didn't do before. Yes, I have learned it there, I went there, I learned to practice it. Do that. By doing that, you will benefit yourself and you influence others also to slowly pick up small changes. Okay. Don't think of too big change for your physical level, mental level, as well as psychological level.
Atomic habits.
Sorry, ma'am.
Atomic habits.
Yes, atomic habits. So if one thing changes, that gives power to many other things to change. That gives you power. If one day, let's say you have a habit of having coffee early in the morning or tea post dinner, anything, there can be many things, smokes. If one day you can say no to this, you gain few ounces of mental power. Another day you say no, another ounce. Like this, if you can store it few hours, that power can be used for all the work you are doing through mental focus, and this is called power of thought. When you think something to happen, it will. That is what happens for, usually we say the yogis or the saints or the practitioners. They have gained, saying many things, no, they've gained that power. So now they have power to do anything or manifest anything. In your hand, you have little things. Let's say this is I'm going to do, or this is I'm not going to. Without doing this Vajrasana, I will never go to bed, like sleep. If that is the commitment, you do few days and see the mental power. Same thing will help you even in your professional life. What you say, things will align.
So the takeaway here is do Vajrasana as soon as possible after your meal. As soon as
Unless you walk.
build up.
If you want to work after, not before, after.
Build up to 5 minutes. Correctly, if you want.
And mental focus at your belly button. Initially, just belly button mental focus more than enough. Then if you can have this Manipur Chakra image in front of you, imagine, place it. More.
Thank you, sir.
Any more questions? So, thank you. We'd love to see you all in Vajrasana, post dinner, post lunch. Maybe I'm not be there. Please practice.
If
Same.
it is,
Yes.
if it is 1 hour after meal, then we.
Matter is by the time already resistance starts. More quickly you can give the support much better. If you do
Improve your ability to sit in that position.
with 1-2 cushion, you can sit. 1-2 cushion, you can sit. If you cannot keep your ankle flat, which teachers will teach you, keep the toes on for a few days. Then slowly you can flatten the toe. Keep the heels aside. Nicely you can sit. Body will slowly adjust. Age is not a matter, it's practice. So nice to meet all of you. See you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good.